Storytime of the summer of 2021. My name is Jamie, and I'll be hostessing today. We're so excited that you're here with us. Before we get started, yay! Before we get started, we want to say thank you to M&T Bank, our presenting sponsor. Without their help, we couldn't do this every summer. Also, the wind makes me eat my hair. We also want to thank the Children's Foundation at the Erie County. So all those goodies, those blankets with those cute little logos on them, thank you to M&T and the Children's Foundation. So we also want to thank our partners. We have the best friends. You guys, seriously, get yourselves some best friends like these. We have Deaf Access Services. Joan is here with us today, providing interpretation in American Sign Language. I love the silent applause in the back. We have the YMCA with us to lead us in movement. We have the Buffalo Museum of Science here for STEM activities. We have Explored More here from some imaginative play. And then we have the library here to lead us in art. You have everything you need in those little brown goodie bags, and so you can follow along with us today. So we're going to get started. Next to me is another new friend, Amy Huff from Native American Community Services. She's their Education Achievement Coordinator, and she is going to be reading us Giving Thanks by Chief Jake Swamp. So I'm going to hand it over to her. However, before I do that, I have to remember, we're going to talk a little bit about why Storytime is so cool. So kids love reading because it's fun, but parents, all of you adults out there, we love reading because it helps children become more comfortable, it helps build vocabulary, and it helps grow a child's understanding of the world around them. And that's really why we're here today. We want to develop lifelong readers. So thanks so much.
Now, generally, my voice is pretty loud, so I'm not used to this. I hope it doesn't go in and out. Without further ado, we're going to get started. My name is Amy Huff. I'm a Cayuga. Here we go. Okay. I guess I can't move too much, which is strange for me. But I'm going to get right into this story. So young people out there, our kids, I'd like you to take a look at the cover of this book. Okay, the title of this book is called Giving Thanks. It is a Native American good morning message written by Chief Jake Swamp and illustrated by Irwin Printup. This is page 1. To be a human being is an honor, and we offer thanksgiving for all the gifts of life. Mother Earth, the ground that we walk on, where you are sitting, we thank you for giving us everything we need. Thank you, deep blue waters of Mother Earth, for you are the force that takes the thirst away from living beings. And as we sit down here by the beautiful water, think of all the things that are in that water. The fish, the birds, everything that's in that water we are thankful for. We give thanks to the green grasses. Look at your feet. The grass is green. And it feels so good against your skin for the cool beauty that it brings to Mother Earth. Thank you for the good foods from Mother Earth, our life sustainers, for making us happy when we are hungry. So you get that feeling in your stomach and you need something to eat. What you are given is something from Mother Earth, and we are thankful for that. Fruits and berries, especially right now. Fruits and berries, we thank you for your color and for your sweetness. We are thankful for the good medicine herbs for healing us when we are sick. And again, Mother Earth gives you everything that you need. So our medicines are found from Mother Earth. Thank you for all the animals in the world, for keeping our precious forests clean. All the trees in the world, we are thankful for the shade and the warmth that you give us. Some of you are sitting in the shade now, And as the sun goes throughout the day, some of us seek shade. It is the trees that give us that shade. Thank you to all the birds in the world for singing your beautiful songs for all to enjoy. Everybody hears the birds. You hear them every morning. They greet you. They tell you it's time to get up. We give thanks to you, the gentle four winds, the winds that come from all direction. They bring us clean air to breathe. And you can feel that. You feel it now. There's a little bit of a breeze, which I am very grateful for, because I get hot up here. Thank you, Grandfather Thunderbeans. When you hear the thunder from the sky and you can feel it, we're thankful for that, because everything has a purpose. The Thunderbeans bring the rain, and that helps all living things grow. Our elder brother, the sun, we give thanks for shining and warming Mother Earth. It would be cold without the sun. It would be dark without the sun. So when you wake up in the morning and you look up to the sun, remember to be thankful, because it's the sun that warms your body. It is the sun that fuels the earth. Thank you, Grandmother Moon, for glowing full every month, and for bringing light to the darkness and shimmering across the seas. We give you thanks, twinkling stars, for making the skylight so beautiful. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to hold and read at the same time. Thank you for also bringing the morning dew that refreshes all the plants and the flowers and the ground. Spirit protectors of our past and present, we thank you for showing us ways to live in peace and harmony with one another. And most of all, thank you, Great Spirit, for giving us all these wonderful things so that we will be happy and healthy every day of our life. That is how the book ends. One thing I just wanted to add real quickly, okay? The word Yahweh means thank you. Okay, it's something that is very dear and close to our hearts. We say it all the time and we feel it. So I'm going to share it with you, and I'd like you to try it. Yahweh. Nyo. And that meant you're welcome. Enjoy your day, everybody. Take care.
Everything she said in that book, it ties into what I do for a living. All the vegetables, all the sun, all the grass and everything, it gives us the energy to move, right? We got to eat in order to move. You don't eat, you don't move it, you lose it. So we want to wake up our bodies, right? So just start with a little wiggle. Just wake up the body. Just wake it up. Shake the sillies out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. All right, do we feel better? Are all the sillies gone? Did they disappear? Yeah? Oh, I don't think so. I think we got to run in place. What do you, got to run in place? All right, ready? Get those knees up. Go. Run in place. Come on, parents. Get those knees up. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Nice. When I say freeze, you say freeze. Go, go, go. Freeze. Go, go, go. Run, run, run. Freeze. Run, run, run. You're not running, friend. Run, 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 run. Freeze. Okay, go ahead. Run, run, run. And freeze. Very nice. Now we gotta practice having a seat. So parents, you guys know what a squat is. Children, you may not know what a squat is, but you know how to sit down in a chair, right? We all know how to sit down in a chair. We take our booties, we bring them down, then we bring our booties back up. Take a seat down, and then bring it back up. Give me 2 more of those. Down, bring it back up. One more time. Down, Now I'm gonna challenge you. Squat it down, jump up. Squat it down, jump up. Down, up, up, up. 2 more, up. 1 more time, up. Oh, that was amazing. You guys are so good at this, I can't take it. Now give me sun arms and wide legs. What does this look like? Do we know what move this might be? Jumping jacks. Uh-oh. Ready? Give me 10 of the strongest jumping jacks you have. Ready? Set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and free. Very nice. Again, arms up. This time put your hands together. Uh-oh. Losing my mic. Hands together so you're one straight line. Open your legs. Take that straight line down right in between the legs. And then bring it back up. What does this look like? What are we doing? Are we chopping? Yeah, we're chopping a tree. Chop that tree. Make that wood. Chop it down. Bring it up. Chop. Chop. Oh, yeah. Push the hips back. Bring them forward. Give me 4 more chops. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now we chopped our wood. We gave love to the sun with our jumping jacks. Now we got to find some food. So I think we got to run in some circles. Because that food's running away from us. We got to catch it. So get your space. Tell everybody, say, get out of my way. I'm coming. And we're going to run in a circle. Ready? Set. Go. Run, run, run. Oh, my goodness. Catch it, catch it, catch it. Go, go, go. Oh, my goodness. Be careful. Watch the feet. Run, run, run. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Did we catch it? Everybody drop down. Catch it. Catch it. Did we catch it? Did you get something? Did we catch the food? Or do we gotta keep going? Let's keep going. Go. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Go, go, go. You guys are gonna be so tired after this. Run, run, run. Get ready to catch it. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Stop, go. Get down. It is the hardest thing to get kids to stop running. Did we catch it? Are we tired? Oh, you can't be tired. Come on up. Shake those legs. Shake all of that out. Now we gotta stretch out those bones. So give me another big sun arms. And we're gonna reach for our toes. So this arm, which is your right, take it down to your left foot. And then come back up to the sun. Other arm, bring it down to your foot. Come back up to the sun. And then close your legs. Give yourself the biggest hug ever. Hug yourself. Give yourself all the love. Then we're going to take a nice deep breath in, up towards the sky, and then out. So deep breath in, out towards the sky. One more time. Deep breath in, and out towards the sky. Very nice. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time.
And we have got an array of things that we will talk about, but first, we want to do our kit activity, and for that, you'll need to reach inside your bags. You should have a paper cup that looks something like this. You should have 2 bags of soil, and you should have some Ziploc bags of beans and seeds. Beans and seeds. So in this, we wanted to talk about the way that the earth supports all growing and living things. And so one of the things that I like to do to relax is to get my hands in some soil. Since you have all come out here and we're not at our homes, we have a very little bit of soil to work with. But you can also garden in your yards or in larger containers at your house or apartment. I live in an apartment, and so I have apartment containers. So here we've got some soil, and when I'm outside, I like to just dig my hands into it. So we're just gonna dig our hands into our soil, and we wanna set a little bit of soil into our cup. I'm gonna use this clear cup so that you can see what I'm doing, but you should have a cup that's not clear. So I'm gonna dig my hands in here. I'm gonna put some soil in. And it's always nice to have help from our friends, whether we're gardening or growing food. So thank you, Sarahjane, for your help. And I'm gonna put another handful in there. I like to get the dirt under my hands. I like the way it smells. I like the way it feels. Not the way it tastes, that's not the best. But the food that comes out later, that's very nice. So now that I've got some soil in the cup, I'm going to take some of my seeds, and we're taking the Three Sisters plants. So these are food plants that help nourish our bodies. And in this, we're going to have a pumpkin seed or a squash seed. We're going to have a bean seed, and we're going to have a piece of corn. So 1, 2, 3. First, I'm going to put in my corn seed right in the middle there, one seed, and I'm just going to press it with my finger so that you can see the top of the seed. Then I'm going to take, with the squash seed, no, what did I put in, the corn? I put in the corn, and the corn is going to a strong, tall stalk in the middle, and this tall stalk in the middle is going to help support the bean that I'm going to put in next. So I've got my bean seed here, and the bean seed, one bean seed, one corn seed. The bean, it grows like a vine, and it likes to wrap around something that is tall and straight, and so that bean is going to grow with the corn as the support through the middle, and the bean growing up, wrapping around. So those are our two seeds. We have a corn seed and a bean seed, but we've got one more to make 3. Our last seed is our pumpkin seed or a squash seed. And this seed, we'll put it in just like the others, just next to it. Press it in just so you can see the top of it there. The squash grows wide across the ground. And so the squash will cover the ground all around for not only the squash plant, but also for the stalk of corn and also for the bean that wraps around. And this helps keep out other plants, other weeds, plants that we might not want growing in our garden, in our food crops. And so all together, the corn through the middle provides a support, the bean wraps around the corn, and the squash grows out like a blanket, like the blankets that you're sitting on, to help shield the soil and to protect the corn and the squash from other plants that would grow in. And these 3 together are planted because they support each other. And just like sisters help support sisters, these 3 plants, as they're growing together, they are encouraging each one to do their best. And that's the reason why we planted corn, beans, and squash here together. Now I'm going to give my plants a little bit of water. We talked about the rain and the sun, and so I just want to make sure that they have a little bit of what they need. I'm going to pour some blue water in over just a little bit. If you've got a water bottle, you can pour just a little bit of water over it to moisten it. And just keep an eye on it. It wants lots of sun to grow. It wants a little bit of water, but not too much. And you should see some stalks growing later on. And now I'll pass it to Sarahjane to tell us a little bit more.
All right, hi everybody, how's life? Good, thumbs up. All right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna throw a lot of things at you. I'm gonna start saying words you're not gonna understand. It's okay. It's totally fine. So I'm going to introduce myself. Sego sewa gwego, Sarahjane Niyuyas. Kanya tehaga niwa bukanjoga. Without the huni. Okay, so That was Mohawk. So it's Mohawk language, Canalside. Okay? It's one of the Native American tribes that live in New York State and actually in part of Canada as well. So we're going to kind of go through we're going to talk about the names of the plants you just planted, talk a little bit about something else. But so basically what I said was, my name is Sarahjane, or first I said hi everybody. My name is Sarahjane. I am Mohawk of the Wolf Clan. Okay? Clans, if you got any questions about clans, let me know. I got a bunch of answers. Anyway, so let's do some language. How does that sound? Cool? All right. You might have. I heard a lot of people saying Yahweh at the end of the thing. So it's a little bit different in Mohawk, but it's okay. So let's start off with saying hello. You gonna say hello to the people around us? Yeah. Okay. Say it with me. Sego. Sego. Yeah, that's like, hey, what's up? All right. So Sego. Sego. There you go. See, yeah. It's, you can keep going on about it, but I won't. So that's cool. But I want to talk about these plants. The plants have names too. So what's this? Corn. Ooh, actually, so I want to talk a little bit about corn. Because what color is corn? Yellow. It looks yellow, right? Okay. So first of all, the name of corn, or the word for corn in Mohawk is. You guys don't want to say it with me? Okay. Honeste. Honeste. Okay, so here, so you said it's yellow, right? Oh, who's ever done this? This is really fun. Recommend it. If no one's done this over the summertime, give it a go. You know, oh, look what we got! What color? Yellow. Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. When we eat corn, it usually looks pretty yellow, right? But it doesn't always look yellow. When we eat corn, it's kind of squishy, right? Yeah. So, but if you let it sit on those stalks, who's ever seen the corn growing on stalks, maybe in a field? See, some people have, very cool. If you let it hang out there for a little bit longer, it turns into like this, okay? So these are the hard seeds. So it's not squishy like the stuff you chew on, not like that cream corn, you know what I mean? It's hard. And what we do is we actually take this and we process it in different ways. I could talk at length about it, but I won't. But yeah, we make different food out of this kind of dried corn. Cool? Yeah? Something that's kind of cool though, you see right here, these are green, but now they're kind of like this brownish. That's how you know they're good to go. So, we call that white corn, or honeste, okay? Honeste. All right, now what's the other one? There was corn and then what? What's another one? Well, what is it? Beans. I heard beans. Okay, you guys ready to say that one? Okay. Osajeda. Osajeda. Yeah, so you have honeste, osajeda, both O words, right? Okay, what was that third one? What was the third one, Miss Gabrielle? Squash. It was squash. Okay, so squash. Thank you. I saw it, dude. Okay, yeah, that's right. It is. Okay, this one's a little bit harder. You guys ready? Okay. Ona unsera. Ona unsera. Yeah. So those make up what's called the three sisters. Honeste, osajeda, tana ona unsera. And the big word the what we use to say three sisters is watch out. You're welcome. Okay. Anyway, all right. So, one more thing. What's this one? Strawberries? Strawberries. Okay. Yeah. The word for this one, I just want to bring it because it's strawberry season now. Keep your eyes out for some strawberries. These are called neohontesa. Okay. Neohontesa. Okay. Great. All right. So we're going to go. Nyawagoa. That means thank you very much. Nyawagoa.
All right, we are going to make some rainy noises in a few minutes with the materials that we have in our bags. But before we use what we have in our bags, we're going to use what we have right here with us. Can I see those hands again? We are going to make some pitter-pattering on our legs. We talked about rain a little bit ago, right? Because rain water helps our plants grow. They grow in the dirt, and they also use the sun to help them grow too. Can I still hear that rain? Can I hear that pitter-pattering? Very, very good. Now my bigger kiddos, can you snap Do you guys hear that rain falling? Are you gonna help those plants grow? What about some big thunderclaps? Can you get some big thunderclaps in there? Boom! Good job, friends. Boom! I love that. Now, there should be a cup in your brown paper bags, and there should be some tape in your brown paper bags already ripped up for you, and there should be a colorful circle in your bags. Thank you, Miss Brittany. There are also going to be some extra seeds in your bags. These seeds, once they go in your cup, and I'm going to give you a few minutes for this, and if our seeds fall around, that's all right. I'm taking it next to my microphone in case you guys can hear that. Can you hear that? This sounds kind of like rain. Do you hear that? I'm going to take one of my colorful circles, and again, if this doesn't work, that's a-okay. Because we can always make those rainy noises with our bodies too. I'm gonna take my colorful circle. It could be green, it could be yellow, orange, any color, blue even. After putting some of my seeds in my paper cup, I'm gonna tape over my circle. Now some of you might have one piece of tape, some might have 2 or 3. Either way, you're gonna get the job done. And I know I worked really quickly on my craft over here. That's because I practiced so many times beforehand. So if you're taking your time, that is a-okay. I'm gonna make my noise one more time right next to my microphone. I think I hear some shaking out there. You guys are so good at this. This kind of reminds me of a rain stick. We're making shakers. They're a little bit simpler than our rain sticks. And if they didn't work out perfectly, that's a-okay. You can make your rainy noises with your snaps. And with slapping on your legs. Those make perfect rainy noises. Now, with all this rain coming down, I think it's about time to see some plants growing up. So I'm asking my friend Miss Brittany to give me a big hand. You want to walk right over here, Miss Brittany? And I think I'll come out with you. And I'm gonna need all of you guys to help me out too. Corn, who can grow into corn? Can I see some growing hands up here? Who can grow? I'm gonna grow into some corn. Corn is the strongest of the 3 sisters, right? She reaches up, she touches the sky. Who can touch the sky? I see some amazing corn over here. Do you feel your leaves growing apart? Are you absorbing that beautiful sunshine as the corn? I see so many tall corn stalks out there. I'm so proud of all of you. You guys look amazing. Let's shrink back down. Who can shrink back down? Who can make themselves so tiny into a little seed? Who can be a little tiny seed? Make yourself so tiny. What seed should we turn into next? We just turned into corn. How about let's turn into squash? Squash, little sister, and she grows out big, just like my friends from the Science Museum said, right? And they stay low to the ground. Who can make themselves into a squash plant, I should say? Who can spread out around on the ground, make your leaves nice and big? What does the squash plant do? Does anyone know how it helps the 3 sisters? She protects them from different weeds. Shade. Oh my goodness, you're amazing over there. Absolutely, they provide shade to the little plants while they're growing. They make big leaves and protect them from weeds coming in. Very good, all my friends. Okay, let's shrink right down. All right, what is our last of the 3 sisters? Beans. I heard beans over there. Thank you for helping me, friends. What do beans do? They're spirally and they climb up, right? Beans are the littlest of the 3 sisters. Can I see your little spirally hands? Are you having a good time imagining that we're beans? Who can be a bean, right? And they climb up. They climb up their big sister corn, right? And they climb. I see some climbing hands over there. You can pretend any way that you want to be beans, right? There's no right or wrong way to do this. Oh, you guys look amazing. I'm so proud of all of you. That was wonderful. I'm gonna get back behind my table And let's make some rain. Let's pitter patter some rain. Feed all of our plants. Good job. And who can, if you did a good job making your bean crafts, who can shake up? Amazing. I am so proud of all of you. What a wonderful job. Things when it comes to learning to read. We talk, we read, we sing, we write, and we play. These are the 5 steps that you need, the 5 keys that you need to develop to get your kids ready to read. So, any of these wonderful things that we did, we basically did it all, right? Did we talk? Did we read? We're gonna write in a second. Close enough. We're gonna use glue stick, it's like writing. Are we playing? Yeah, and you know what? We didn't sing yet, but maybe we can use our shaky instruments at the end and we can sing a song and we'll have all 5 steps taken care of. So today we are going to do, much like everyone else, some 3 Sisters art. So if you want to know what your plants will look like when they grow, we have a little collage here, and you have all the supplies to do this in your bag. So you'll have the blue paper and a little plastic baggie full of materials, which hopefully won't blow away, as well as a glue stick. So I'm going to show you really quickly what to do, because you want to do it in a certain order so it all works out right. Does everybody have a handy glue stick? Handy glue stick should be in your bag. And you start by, as we said when we were pretending, we're going to glue on our corn stalk right here, right in the middle, or to the side, whatever you like. So use a lot of glue, because it's windy. Glue, 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 and you know, using this glue stick is a lot like holding a crayon or a pencil, and kids need to develop those motor skills to be ready to write and read when they get to school. So using a glue stick, coloring, anything like that is great for early literacy. And you can put this right in the center of your paper or, you know, wherever you like. Next, we're going to want to do our pea pod, our bean pods. Ours are actually peas because they're just too cute not to use. So this little string here, this green string, is going to be our, what do you think it's going to be? Ooh, we have the corn here, right? Here's the stalk, right? So what else is there? This is going to be our bean, that's right. So you're going to take your glue and you're going to zigzag it across the paper, however you like, okay? Big zigzags. About the same length as the string. And don't worry, this dries clear, right? No one forget that the glue dries clear, so use a lot. And you are going to, in your zigzag pattern, glue on your bean plant. And it feels like it's blowing away, just throw a little glue on top and it won't hurt anything. Let's see. Of course the wind is picking up while we're doing this, right? So we're going to backtrack a little and put in our now that we have our bean down, because first the vines and the stalks grow and then our corn grows, right? So if you see these ovals here, these green ovals, these are your corn plants. Your corn fruits, I guess. So wherever you like, you put it on the paper. Are we all together? Everyone that's following along, are we sort of like at this point here? Yeah? So put on 2, put on 3, however many you have. Now, a great thing to continue our early literacy is let's talk about the colors of the paper. Talk about, do you like corn? What's your favorite dish that has corn in it? Parents and families, the best thing you can do is try to have an interaction of 5 back and forth sentences with your kids while you're talking. And that gets them talking and you interacting together, and that builds vocabulary and background knowledge, because kids need to hear words before they can read them. So the more different words you use, like roots, seeds, plants, germination, anything that you can that you come up with, that's good. So here are our corn plants on. Now I'm not going to do it right now because they're going to blow away, but in your bags there are pieces of tissue paper. They're yellow and they're brown.
take these tissue papers. If they're big, let the kids rip them. Kids love ripping paper. Say yes. Make it a yes craft. Rip these papers up, crumple them up into little pieces, and that is going to be your little corn kernels. You're going to glue that down right where your corn plants have the little cut in them. Roll one side down and just glue on those corn kernels. Yummy. And remember, this is sort of like process art, and it's all about just working together, talking about colors and shapes. Does it have to look exactly like does it have to look exactly like the example? No. You're gonna hang it on the fridge and it's gonna look great no matter what. So keep working on that. I'm gonna let you do that for a moment. There are also some brown pieces of tissue paper, which you can also crumple up, and you can put some on top of your corn plant here, because at the top of the corn plants they have like that hair at the top. And there's also heritage corn. Yes, what do you call this? Thank you, the silk. I was having a moment. Yeah. So here's our silk. And also heritage corn, some of it is not just yellow, but it's yellow and brown. So if the kids want to mix it together, just like Miss Gabby and her friend were saying, some corn isn't just all yellow, right? I've seen purple corn, red corn. Yeah, so corn can be any color and it's all really delicious. Thank you. And then you'll see, to attach to your bean, we have these awesome little bean plants, and the peas are too cute to leave behind. So you can stick your little peas in there and attach it basically anywhere where the string is. And that is your pea plant growing up our beautiful corn stalk, correct? So are we seeing how that all is going to grow? So when we think of farms these days, modern farms, do they plant everything together, or do they plant things in rows? They plant them in rows, right? But this way, in this traditional way, the plants give each other protection and nutrients. So it's a traditional way of growing that is a little bit smaller, but it's great to feed your family. That's what people were doing, right? They weren't feeding everybody. They were feeding the moms and the dads and the grandparents and the cousins. It was everybody working together and building and farming small, not really, really big. So that's the difference. Now, you will also see some like crepe. It looks like things you decorate with, like crepes that you hang from the ceiling from a party. Those are your squash vines. So crumple those up too, and you can plant them on the bottom. Glue them right on the bottom along with the leaves and your pumpkins. And you can't forget about the sun. We've talked about the rain. We've talked about the soil. You can't forget the sun, which helps everything grow. And when you're done, you are going to have some Three Sisters art.
Beautiful day to kick off Storytime series. So I get to present the fun fact of the day for Buffalo and Erie County, which is the Seneca Nation is one of the largest of the 6 Native American nations, and their name means the people of the mountain. The historical Seneca occupied territory throughout the Finger Lakes area in central New York and in the Genesee Valley in western New York. And I also just went around, and I think everybody should have these in their bags. Because it is the Bicentennial, we're not just talking about and commemorating and celebrating 200 years of Erie County, but the history of all of the land here. It's very fitting that you got the Parks Passport today for all our heritage parks, our pocket parks. You know, today's theme was very much staying in touch with nature, treating it as well as we treat our bodies. And then we also have the Erie County Heritage Passport, which will include a lot of the town and village historical societies in our county to visit, to share all of our community's history. We also have a lot of events on the Visit Buffalo Niagara website coming up, free, open to the public. A week from today, we're actually doing Pride Night at the Roycroft campus to kick off a series there, and every month there will be another one out there. So go to visitbuffaloniagara.com to see all our events. Always reach out to my office. I work for County Executive Mark Polenkart, and we're always happy to hear feedback and see how else we can get the community involved in Erie County 200th birthday. Thank you.